Hey, what's up? 6.5 here, and today we're going to be looking at how to get your kick and your bass to blend in without a whole set of masking and to get it punching through the mix. All right, so this is the track here. Well, not the whole track, but that's a piece of drum and piece of bass, basically. Play. Put on some good headphones or some good speakers because the bottom end is going to be really loud, and if you're doing it on your phone, if you're listening through your phone, you're not going to hear the fundamentals. However, if it's mixed properly, you can hear the fundamentals after. Anyhow, play. Right, so you can hear the kick is coming through slightly, and the bass, however, is one of those synth basses that the decay is long. Well, the attack, bum, bum, bum. Anyhow, it's a synth bass. It's not a usual like pick bass, guitar bass, that sort of way. It's a synth bass. So it's for the kick to really shine through, it's going to be hard. You can EQ it, but when you EQ it, you're going to have a lot of clashing frequencies, and what you don't want to do is have all that clashing, and you send it to your client and your client is like, what the heck. Right, so what you do, actually, let me show you. Right, let me show you with the EQ. For the EQ, hey there, play. All right, so you could have seen that the fundamental bass. I want to see something. If I double click, no, it's not going to work. With Reaper, when I double click, it goes right back to 0. Okay, but it's not going. I have to manually put it back to 0 and hope for the best. 100. Oh, okay, good. I was just checking to see if that would work. Anyhow, so the fundamentals actually is like 136, where the bass is peaking out on 63 hertz, and then when you check the bum. Right, so when I check the kick drum, the fundamentals are 63 and say, let me see, like 173 or so. These are where all the frequencies are really building up. Put about 54. Okay, good. Okay, what I want is not for this here to shine through per se, but probably like in 173 range, hertz range is shining through. Let me play. Oh, forgot to turn this off. Or what it was doing, it was just lining up the fundamentals that I would want to shine through. I realized that in the bass, this here from like 54 has a blank space, and we can work with that. Okay, so the cricks and crux of the matter. So what I'm gonna do is put a peak controller on the tracks, splat out. And I don't know why I prefer this over side chaining. I don't know why the traditional side chaining, and actually I can't even remember how you do it in FL Studio. It's pretty simple, you know. If you know, put it in the comments. It can help somebody else. That's almost so bad. But yeah, put it in the comments, and yeah, it will be able to help, you know. But I prefer this method. Click. Then we're going to link. Where it is, link parameters. No. What are you doing, sonny boy? Go to the boy. Click, clack. Good. Go here. I want it on the second. Click. Go to link to controller. Put it to the first. The top P controller. Click. Oh shoot. And then don't invert. Don't invert. I think that's yes. Don't invert. Accept. And what's going to happen? This is going to happen. We're going to press play. Nice. Right, so this is for the first. Now we got to go and find the first. It's got 1 and 2. I don't know if this is a FL Studio problem or a me problem. Okay, good. But to identify them is sometimes a little tricky. Excuse me, and you have to do that. Okay, so you turn the bass. As you can see, when I turn the bass up, it goes up, and this would be, if I inverted it, it would be a compander, but it would be expanding. Let me see, play. Right, it would have been expanding. If I inverted, wait a minute, play. Oh my goodness. Look at me in this tutorial. Good thing I have very little link to controller, and I gotta invert it. But when I went through it, the thing is that when I went through it the first time, I didn't have to, and I don't really use invert. I don't really use FL Studio to mix a lot. Like I love this method, but I don't really use FL Studio to mix a lot. But if this was in another DAW, like if this was a universal plugin by itself, like oh diggity do, play. Right, okay, so then it's this one. Right, so it turned on the peak now, so it's going to be compressing. But I mean, it's really not compressing, it's just automating the volume. It's not compressing. Even though when it hits the threshold, it automates the knob per se. Play. Right, I was just doing that to let you hear what the difference. When I push it up, when I do the volume, the volume was only work when it is playing. But what will happen is when I turn the volume is up or down, play. Oh, come on. No, don't do this to me. People have different things to do during their day, man. Play. Right, when I turn the volume to the right, it would start to compand. Sorry, compress, not expand. And turn it to the left, is going to do the opposite. As you can see, so I want it here. I think I would have done it right the first time, you know, because the inversion would just mainly would have affected the direction right here. Yeah. Like I said, I just love the method, and it's one of the easier ways to sidechain, quote unquote sidechain. Play. So the decay, you could say, it's like the release on the controller. So I just want a quicker response. Play. And you can still feel the heaviness of the let's lower this down a bit. You can still feel the heaviness of the bass if you're listening to the listening through good headphones and speakers. Like, you need the heft, but you just need the kick to really punch through, right? Okay, so I'm going again. Okay, yes, this is not it. Click here. Thank you very much. I don't know why it does that. FL Studio, why does it do that? All right, so I'm going to do the same thing for 2, but this will be on the other, is at the bottom. See, for the second peak controller, and I'm gonna invert again. I mean, I don't even think I got invert. Okay, and go back here. I think you just get the most control. I don't know why it does that. You get the most control. Thank you. Turn it up a bit and turn this up here. Okay. Turn it here. You get the most control with this rather than with the I mean, you could use this per band if you wanted to, and it's a lot of control. All right, good. Press play. Or is it starting from the beginning? I'm not a FL guru, but come on, for tutorials, like, come on. And you're feeling the hefty, the kick now, and it's not even affecting a lot. I won't say a lot, but it's not affecting too much on the bass. It's there's no pumping, and that is a great effect. So there it is, for getting your kick to mesh through to the bass without, without clashing. Let me just turn them off. Bam. So you can see what's going on and hear the difference. This is before. As you can see with this one, it's going in really deep and it's cutting right through, and that's what you want on a mix, right? So that's it. That's all, folks. You could do this. This is, I would have done a video with this. If this was an external plugin, FL Studio, I don't know what you want to do, but if this was an external plugin and it had a way it could talk to each other, and when you install different instances on, instead of having to sidechain, because different DAWs have different sidechaining modes, and some of them, well, they're pretty simple. But when I was doing Track Spacer in Reaper, oh my goodness, that was a headache for me. I don't know if I'm just because I like all the DAWs, I am like let's call it a something of all but a master none. I know how to work through all of them, but I'm not a guru in any of them. But it was really hard to do Track Spacer and then do the matrix and stuff. Like, it's like, no, I just wanted to do like how Ableton does it, you know, or Studio One does it. But anyhow, and I know there's an easy way to do it, but you know, just how one thing solve all would have been nice. But anyhow, that's it. Not gonna rant. That's it. If you wanted to, you can put the P controller on each band to do whatever you want it to do, with the kick, volume wise and stuff, and it would have worked. Anyhow, I hope that this would have brought you value, especially in your FL Studio mix, and even in your mixing journey. Anyhow, with no further ado, till the next video. It sounds like if this, you know, there's no conclusion, but it is. 6.5 out.